Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen, and this is going to be your weekend energy reading for July 23rd, 24th, and 25th of 2021. Before we get started, I do want to mention the Patreon channel. We do have a Patreon channel, and over there, we put up any type of information, whether it be tarot readings, oracle readings, mindfulness, meditations, motivational videos. I mean, just anything to help you lead your best life. And there's a lot that goes on over there, and we would love to have you be part of our Patreon tribe. It is simply the best. It just really is the best. We have such an amazing community over there, such support, and we want you to be a part of that. Also, as a Patreon member, we do giveaways each month, and we also, if you're a Patreon member, you get 25% off any and all readings, personal readings from me, or Reiki sessions. So the link for Patreon is in the description box below. Go check that out. And let's jump into the reading. We are going to get an overall energy from the Divine. So Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for this weekend, July 23rd, 24th, and 25th of 2021? Show us clearly what is the overall energy for the weekend. Divine Source Creator, all signs, what is the overall energy for the weekend? Show us clearly. Ooh, that came out. Oh, guys, you know, I've been feeling this. This is so great. You have beauty here. It says, I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within me to shine. This is really, a lot of you are really coming into your own. And it's so important to see our inner beauty. It is so important. I cannot tell you how much it is. I have struggled with my own perceptions of outer beauty, and over the years, like many of us have, whether you're male or female, just our outside appearance. And I'm telling you, it's weird. It doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter. And I know that seems kind of weird that I would say that for this energy this weekend, but I really feel like a lot of people are coming into this understanding of what inner beauty is, of what your soul, when it shines, right? I allow what is within to shine, what that does for you and what that does for your community, what that does for others. It really just makes you more radiant and more beautiful. So I really feel like this is a weekend where we're kind of stripping down to the basics. Now, for a lot of you, this is very spiritual, a very weird message coming through from the Divine, but it's very spiritual. It's like, I need to strip down. I need to almost like clear everything out. It's like, maybe some of you, some of you, this is definitely for some of you, where you've been almost pretending to be somebody you're not. Okay, meaning like maybe the clothes you wear aren't really who you are. Maybe the person that you put out in front when you meet new people. This is so weird. It's almost like you're conforming. Like, well, not like you are now, but you have been. You've been conforming I think that's word, conforming your personality to please other people. So, for instance, and this is just an example. Let's say you go on a date and that person is really interested in a certain sport or topic, and you pretend that, oh my gosh, I'm so about that too. I really love that. And maybe that's not really you, and you don't really have any interest in that sport or that topic or whatnot. And I feel like what you guys are doing this weekend is you're stripping down. To allow yourself to really, really shine, like really being your authentic self in a way where you're not worrying about judgment. And I feel like this is so important for you to hear. Yeah, I just really do. This is so strange. It's starting off to be such a strange reading because we talk about this all the time. We talk about being our authentic selves and not caring what other people think of us on the outside. And how important that is. It's liberating to be who you authentically are and to know that you are beautiful inside. And when you're beautiful inside, that reflects outside. Okay, weird. Some of you just really need to hear this. So, for example, if you ever see a couple walking down the street and one of them is your typical really good looking person, right? I'm just going to put it out there the way the divine wants me to put it out there. And there was someone who may not be as physically attractive, quote unquote. And people are always like, gosh, I don't understand. Like, how are they a couple? Like, that doesn't match up. But what people don't really understand is that it's all in the eye of the beholder. It truly is in the eye of the beholder. I think they show me movies a lot, and I think I've only seen this movie once, but I think it's called Shallow Hell. And it really is, or I'm sure they've done many movies with this topic, but it really is when you let your authentic self shine, people see you in a different light. They just see you differently. They see your beauty. And I feel like a lot of you are understanding that with this weekend's energy. You're really stripping it down. Maybe you're going through your closet and getting rid of all the clothes that don't represent who you are. Maybe you're going through a change. Maybe you're going through a metamorphosis where you're like, I don't need to doll myself up all that much. Maybe you are changing your hair color to represent who you really feel you are. But I keep hearing stripped down, right? You're stripping it down to your authentic self to really show your beauty, to really show your interest. You're not conforming to other people. It's so weird. But it's empowering. Like, I feel liberated and empowering. Like, this is who I am. This is how I want to dress. This is what I want my hair color to be. This is how much makeup I want to wear or how much I don't want to wear. This is my interest. And although I might be interested in what you have to say and what your interests are, it doesn't mean that I am completely in it with you, if that makes sense. I see a lot of people that do that, right? They'll get in a new relationship and the other person has this huge interest and all of a sudden they just become that. There's a really good example of this. And believe me, guys, this reading has gone a way that I didn't anticipate. Not that I ever can anticipate it. But there's also another movie out there called Runaway Bride. And in it, she keeps getting engaged to these men. And there's a scene where there's another guy, a reporter, that's asking her, what kind of eggs do you like? Or he's asking the gentleman, what kind of eggs do you like? Or does she like? And she always says the same as that gentleman. So one gentleman's favorite eggs are over easy. So he says her favorite eggs are over easy. Somebody else says, baked. And so she says baked. Some says poached. And they say poached, right? So she never could find out who she was, right? Because she was always conforming to the person that she was dating. And I know this is a long intro, guys, but there's something really important here about finding out what type of eggs you enjoy. I feel like you're just stripping it down because you don't know. Like, you thought you knew that this is what I'm passionate about, or this is what I like, or this is what, my views, if you will, but you've never really found out what your actual likes or views were. Now, for some of you, this is going to be like everything. Like, you're just finding out who you are. Some of you, it's just a different area in your life, right? Like, just one area of your life. Because here's the thing. We're programmed from day one. From the time we're born, we are programmed by our community, by our parents on what we like. If you were told that you were not good at being an artist, then you start identifying with that. If you were told that you are really good at math, you start identifying with that, right? So we're taught these things from an early age, and I really feel like you guys are kind of breaking free. And you're really taking the time this weekend to really get down to what is it that I enjoy, right? As far as any kind of topics that would go with that. What kind of books do I like? What kind of movies do I like? What kind of things do I read up upon? What kind of things do I really enjoy doing that I want to make a career out of? What kind of people am I truly attracted to? Right? Not just like, oh, I should be dating this type of person. And I just feel like you're stripping everything down. And you're finding that inner person, that authentic you, and you're really starting to build upon that. And with that brings success. It brings success in life. It brings success and happiness. It brings success and joy. It brings success in money and career. And I really feel like because this is the number 4, you're really getting down to your roots, your stability, who you truly are. And it's profound. I never know what to expect out of these readings, but this is a really profound reading for a weekend reading for all signs. But those of you drawn to this, there is something in here for you where you are just like, yeah, like I'm tired of having this mask on. I'm tired of pretending to be somebody I'm not. I'm tired of, pretending to like things that I don't like. And it's quite, like I said, liberating. I feel like you're really liberating yourselves this weekend. And it's so refreshing. I feel so good. I feel so empowered. So I know that's a long beginning to our reading, but that's what Spirit wants you to know. That's what the divine wants you to know, is be that inner person. Allow that inner person to shine, and you will be amazed at what you attract. Okay? Like, strip it down. Really figure that out. And can you figure that all out in a weekend? Maybe, maybe not. But at least you have the start to it. And it doesn't have to be all areas of your life. That's not going to pertain to everybody. But it is going to be at least one area of your life. And I truly love it. I truly love it, right? There's enough fake people in the world. And I don't mean that to criticize, because they've been taught to, right? They've been trained that this is who you are. I feel like a lot of you are really stripping the old identity to let your true identity shine. And that's beautiful. So let's see what the angels, guides, and ancestors have to say about this here, because this is way more powerful. Look at that. Look at that with the 8 of Swords. In this particular deck, it's the reflection in the mirror, right? That person in the mirror is not who you truly are, right? So you're breaking that. You're breaking that, and I love it. Show me clearly, please. Angels, guides, ancestors, show me clearly. What is the message for the weekend? Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Look at this. This 5 of Swords is this conflict. It's this, especially with this particular deck where he's holding his head here. That's that inner conflict. Why am I pretending to be somebody I'm not? Why am I people pleasing? And I feel like a lot of you are breaking the people pleasing cycle, right? You're just getting your head clear on what it is and who it is that you are. See, this is like the ego back here, this little shadow figure. That's like the ego. The ego pretends to be somebody they're not, to please other people, to please society, right? And you're breaking it. You're just like, it's like you have a headache and you're like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done with this. It's too hard to pretend, right? It's too hard to keep pretending. That's not who I am. So a lot of you, this is a big, huge awakening for you. A big, huge awakening. Like, I'm just not doing it anymore. I am not going to sit here and put this mask on and this costume on every day. Like, I'm done with it. And you're really stripping it down, getting rid of things that don't serve you here. Let's see what we have. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. Page of Swords for me, that is the new learning, right? That's learning for me, especially with this deck, with the book, and with these ideas, right? And this is like, it's so funny. It's like you're opening up the book to your soul. It's like your soul said, okay, that's enough. Here, let me give you your true guidebook, your manual, not the manual for the collective, not the manual for society, but your manual. And that's what you're learning. That's what you're stripping down and learning. And you're going to figure this out through a lot of different ways. I feel like some of you, it is going to be through a book. And I know that sounds weird, but some of you are going to pick up some book that's really going to talk about being your authentic self. Some of you, it might come through a course that you take. Some of you, it could be through meditation. Some of you, it's just, it, and you're just like, I know what I need to strip away. But this is learning about who you truly are. That's what this Page of Swords is. It's a new beginning of learning who you truly are, what you truly like, where your light does shine. It's pretty damn powerful, I'll tell you that. Oh, well, and that does make sense because recording this today on the 23rd, we do have the full moon tonight. So that actually makes sense. End of a cycle, right? So it makes a lot of sense. I love this. Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly. Which I do believe, if you are interested, I'm just going to put it out here. I wasn't going to do it, but now Spirit's telling me to do it. I am going to do a full moon reading on the Patreon channel. So if you are interested in that, I am going to do that reading right after this reading they just told me, and I'll post it within the hour. So if you're interested in that, go over to Patreon. But yeah, this is amazing. I love this stripping it down. It's like they keep just showing me like wood and stripping off the layers and layers and layers of paint on wood to get to the basic beautiful shine of that natural wood, right? And that's what you're doing. So let's see what else we have. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Show me clearly, angels, guides, ancestors. And this whole stripping down actually brings more stability into your life, because by living who you truly are, right? Living that authentic self brings you joy and happiness, and it really does. 9 of Pentacles, you're stripping it all away. Some of you may be even stripping away relationships, whether they're romantic or not, because this is a card of independence. It is a card of independence saying, I can be my authentic self and still be successful in life, actually more successful than I ever thought, whether that be in job, relationships, money, right? So I love this energy. And some of you know this, some of you don't. My long-term subscribers know this. The 9 of Pentacles is my favorite card in the deck, because before we can be in a true good relationship, no matter what type of relationship it is, we need to know how to be independently ourselves. And that's what you're learning. It's just amazing. Yeah, look at that. The world came out with it. Definitely closing a cycle this weekend, right? Renewing yourself, look at her. She's just like, this is who I am. Take it or leave it. This is who I am. I am stripped down, and this is who I am. And that is what you're doing. You are closing a huge chapter in your psyche for sure, right? This definitely has to do with your heart a little bit, but I'll tell you, it has to do with your mind even more, because you're clearing your mind of what you've been told, who you are, and what you like. So I love it. I love it. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. What is the message here? Angels, guides, ancestors, show me clearly, please. Thank you. All right. Oh, yeah. Because intuitively, you know you're not heading down the right path. You're not being your authentic self. You're blindfolded and being told, this is who you are. Follow us. Follow us. But now you're making the decision. You're making the decision to say, I'm not following these false prophets anymore. And you're taking that blindfold off. I love it. I love this for you. Oh my gosh, so much. Show me clearly, please. Show me clearly. What is the message? Don't forget to give this a big thumbs up, and don't forget to put a comment. I always say the comments are for you. I read them all, but it's like your personal journal to the universe. I am done. I am stripping away anything that doesn't serve me. Let the universe know you're serious, right? I love it. Show me clearly, please. Thank you. Boom. Queen of Wands. Most confident card in the deck, period. Doesn't make mean... I can't talk, guys. I'm sorry. I get so excited sometimes. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. She is the most confident card in the deck. She does not give a crap what other people think, right? She puts herself out there. She shines like nobody's business. She's confident in who she is. She doesn't have to pretend to be anything she's not. And she knows who she is. She didn't always, right? It took her a while to get there. She had to break all that, right? False identity. And you guys are here. I mean, you're here and you're ready to take charge now. I just absolutely love it. I just absolutely love this. Just stripping it down, taking off all those layers of paint, all those things that covered you up and covered up who you were, and you're just done. I love that. Angels, guides, ancestors, don't forget to subscribe to this tribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of the good things Spirit has to tell you. I love this. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? Show me clearly. I almost wanted to come out, but it didn't. Show me clearly, please. What is the message? All right, what do we have here? Self-acceptance. You cannot even make this up. Holy crap. I love when Spirit does that. That is exactly what this is. Accepting yourself for who you truly are, right? I fully accept myself, and I know that I am worthy of great things in life. And you cannot have great things in life if you're basing it off of lies. And I'm not saying you're the liar. I'm saying that this is what you've been told over and over again, right? You never knew who you truly were because you were told, and you believe what we're told if it's repetitive enough. So now you're stripping it all away. It's absolutely gorgeous. I am so proud of you for doing this work. And I'm telling you, from personal experience, it leads to great things. So again, don't forget to give this a big thumbs up. All of my love and light and blessings to you. Come over to Patreon for the full moon reading.